Building a desk, brother.
Setting up the stew.
My brother custom built me a desk all the way in Canada. Shipped it, whatever it is, 4,000 miles or I don't know how many.
With his own hands.
With his own 2 hands. And then we packed it in my car. Took 10 days to get here. Supposed to build it last week. Took 10 days to get here. And finally arrived.
Oh, buddy.
Cooking. This is the only tool I know how to use. There was a desk here at some point.
Yeah, this desk is not going to cut it, dude.
It's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it at all. So we're building a custom desk today, a custom synth stand, and a custom sidecar.
Wow.
I've been like waiting my whole life to actually invest in proper desk setup, and finally I have one. So.
Thank God you got a talented brother.
I know, dude. The Woods name.
Oh.
Woodsman.
Woods working with Woods.
Woods carpentry.
Hell yeah, and there's some wood right there.
That's why these guys get paid the big bucks. I got my brother on FaceTime. He built it and didn't set it up for me. So he's on FaceTime.
I can't believe you didn't fly down to set it up for you.
Let's set this baby up.
Would you call me up just to ask how I'm doing? Cause you're just for once think of someone but you. Because I'm there sincerely, who are you? I can never tell. Could you love me like you love me?
KOL.
Desk is in its final resting place.
Okay.
Look at the back of this fucking desk. Look at all this shit.
It's pretty sick, eh?
Oh. Some grub?
Some food time?
Mr. Man, are we gonna eat?
What about him? Did he
Come on,
eat?
mister.
I need to know if he ate.
He's hungry for batteries.
That's all that matters.
Brother, this is just protein.
Just, you're dialed this year.
Just protein, bro.
Yeah, you're trying to get sexy this year, aren't you?
Trying to be Walmart Jacob Elordi.
Okay, that could work.
Or like, you know what, not even Walmart, like CB2.
CB2? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's higher end.
A little higher.
You're not trying to go RH.
No.
You're just going CB2. It's light.
We're not our house. We're just a little bit of...
Good enough,
A little bit of zhuzh.
This is the before, alright?
It's not good.
It's time for a finishing touch, isn't it?
We did it. We absolutely did it. I'm cooked. But I saved the best part. Just like that. Oh.
Wow.
Well done, boys. Well done.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Nice.
How's it look?
Looking real good.
Yeah.
I think we're ready.
Are you ready?
What's up, AD? It's Elijah Woods. Thanks so much for coming to my house. We're going to do a little studio tour. This is for Architectural Digest. This is my studio. Come on. Did I mention this is for Architectural Digest? Mr. Man, come here. Come on.
Look at this place.
I know. It's happening. It is really happening. I just finished building the studio and there's cabinets open. God damn it, we didn't prep anything.
Oh, fuck.
It fell apart. Fucking scrap the whole video. Oh! And my shit's falling down? Of course it is.
Okay, take two.
I think I need a fire oven. What's up, AD? We're back. Where the fuck am I? We are at my studio. We're at my studio in Los Angeles, and we're gonna do a full studio tour. I have moved 8 times in the last 8 years, and I've moved studios 8 times. I probably moved more than that, but in the last little while, it's been a lot of moving, and I just settled in here, and I'm so happy with how this room turned out. So I'm gonna give you guys a tour of everything in this room and nerd out for like 2 to 30 minutes.
Where do we start?
I don't know. I'm gonna close the door first because the air conditioning's on.
Okay.
The whiteboard for ideas.
Do you have any good ideas right now?
Currently working on that. I actually have written a ton of music in the last like 2 days since it's been done, but I don't think it's
Feeling
shareable yet.
inspired or what?
I think I am. I'm feeling pretty inspired. I just like, I don't know. New room always does something good. That's why I move so much. I'm just like stoked on new things.
I see some plaques above the toilet.
Don't worry about those, okay? Don't worry about those. These are some plaques that I have from my life. Some songs I produced, some songs that I sang on, but I have more plaques. They're just expensive. Do you know plaques cost $400 each to buy?
They should just send it to you for
I know.
free.
Who's they though? Like who's they that's gonna send me plaques? I don't know. Anyways, this is where I pee. These guitars are kind of ones I don't play that super often, but they're like little tools. So this is a little nylon string guitar. I think it was $80. This is my dad's guitar from the 80s. It is strung Nashville, which I love.
What does that mean?
It means, so if you look at the gauge of the strings, I don't know if you can see this. Normally these strings are really, really thick. And then it goes thinner here. The bottom strings are all tuned high. So it's like a really fun tuning, and it just kind of sounds like that bright mandolin thing. This guy is a PRS McCarty 594. I got it because I really wanted like a Les Paul thing, and it's pretty good. Does the thing. This guitar is a baritone guitar I actually bought in LA like 2 years ago before I moved here. I bought it and then I never play it ever, but we brought it to our wedding and had everyone sign it as like a little guest book, which I thought was cute. This guy is a baritone rubber bridge acoustic guitar with flat wounds on it.
Do you have a favorite guitar?
I do. We're getting there.
This is just the first set.
This is just the first set.
So there's more guitars in here.
Onto my favorite lamp.
Okay, sorry.
How do I?
Let's talk about the lamp.
Let's talk about the lamp. I got this lamp like 3 weeks ago and I'm obsessed with it. I got this lamp from a place called Somme in Silver Lake. I'm not a fan of overhead lighting at all, so big into like lamps and practicals and that sort of thing. But there's Philips Hue lights, which are all controllable. Click and the whole studio changes color. Turn it back on. You can't really see it because it's daylight. But anyways, they're all behind the panels. This is the guitar I play the second most in this whole studio. It's like a $300 Squire Jazzmaster. I saw a video of Kevin Parker, Tame Impala, playing this on stage, and I was like, what is that guitar? And I thought it was some like $5,000 super crazy thing. And it is just a Swiss Army knife. It's incredible. I picked this thing up so much and it's great. Can't recommend enough. Also, none of this is an ad. I actually paid hard-earned money for nearly everything in this whole studio.
Including this video.
I'm literally paying to make this video. Fuck.
You know no one's gonna watch this.
I know. I'm just making this for me. I'm just gonna watch this and be like, damn, my studio is so sick.
This is your dream studio.
This is my dream studio. This is a 1940s K. This is one of the more expensive guitars I have. I got this from a place in Silver Lake called Old Style Guitars. They like refab all these old guitars. I love this one so much. It's a baritone. It's probably really out of tune. But it's so cool. I can't play it now. Nice and low. It's great. They put like new pickups in it, so it sounds awesome. I play that one a lot. That's the guitar actually on Lovesick. This is a Fender Precision Bass, just a tool, really good one. This guitar I tour with. I've had this for I bought this during Bright Orange Everglow. And it is the guitar on all of the Bright Orange Everglow stuff, all the Dolly projects, on pretty much everything I've ever made. This is like my...
Is that the main guitar you use?
This is the main one, yeah. What is it? A Taylor 327E. I just went and tested every guitar. I spent way too much money on it. I don't even want to tell you how much money I spent on it. This guy is a Fender Tele. It's like the really cheap one, the Fender Player Series, and I very rarely pick it up anymore. That's my dog.
Tell me about him.
Drooby Doo. Okay, actually. How old is this man? This guy is 3 years old. He is a perfect specimen. He's a retired show dog. They had no use for him anymore, so he was retired because he hurt his hip. And then we saved him. And now he lives in California and lives the most privileged little life. I hate bad lighting. I had this big, ugly softbox on it for years and years, and it just like made my face look nice for when I was filming TikToks and videos and the whole thing. It had this big, ugly, hideous thing, and I was like, I need to fix this. And then I was like, what if I just turn the light around and bounce it off the wall? So now there's no softbox on it and it looks a lot better. I'm really proud of that. I thought of that the other day and I was like,
some people aren't that smart.
I don't think I'm that smart, but that was a good idea. This is, and it got scratched when we moved. My brother got this for the night that Hannah and I got engaged, April 28th, 2023. So it was the first trip we did together, and we went to New York, and we had like a weekend there, and it was for my birthday, and then we came back, and then it was COVID, and then she like literally moved in, and we didn't spend any time apart. So that's, the story of my love life. Anyways, this is my studio, bro. Quit trying to bring my wife in this. Panels are from GIK Acoustics. I bought just the panels and I made these kind of janky boxes for them because I wanted them elevated a little bit, but I handmade those because I'm a carpenter. 4-inch panels here, the cloud as well, and then there, and then behind the desk. I don't have any on the back of the room yet. My brother is an incredible carpenter. He has built houses and furniture and the whole thing, and I've been wanting him to build me a setup for a minute, but I just didn't have the space for it, and I didn't know where I was going to be. He built it all in Canada in his workshop there, tore it all apart, and then flat packed it and shipped it to Los Angeles. So this is the main studio desk. We made all the heights custom to my height because I am 6'5", and it is impossible to find a desk that's like the right height that fits a keyboard tray also. So you notice underneath there's a little cutout for my knees, and it is perfectly measured to go just over my knees, 25.5 inches, I believe. And it fits a Nord Stage 4 hammer action keyboard, which is huge because they're very heavy and very weighty. And I've always been like, I don't want to put that in a shady little drawer. It's solid white oak on the top. And then I think the sides, actually, I think it's all oak. It's like really, it's a very heavy desk, and that helps with sound, I think. We did a bunch of really cool stuff with this desk. We spent like 2 weeks designing it, and we did it all over like Discord or something like that so we could screen share. But there's all these cool little things. So like I wanted a headphone stand / guitar stand, because when I'm working, I always want to keep a guitar here. But this is like a little wood thing. There's no anything, but he just made this out of wood. Slide the little headphones on here. When I have a guitar out that I don't want to put back on that stand, I can just rest it here, and it just does the thing. It's incredible. So it's just practical. This is the main guitar mic I use. It's a UA SP1, but it's just attached to a little camera mount clip. So it's at like the right height to record acoustic guitars or whatever. It's always plugged in. It's always ready to go. And then underneath there are 2 guitar cables. The green one is guitar and the purple one is bass. They're always plugged into the interface, and they correlate with the colors in my template. So I know like which line is for which, because I'm a psychopath. Underneath the desk, this is one of the things I'm the most proud of. There are 8,000 cables. There's not a cable to be seen. Like other than this, which are actually accessible cables, there's no cables visible. Come here, I'll show you. He built all these little trays through the back of this, so you could tuck all the cableage, all the power is in the back of the desk. And then we got lighting back there. A little monitor stand that he built, which was custom assigned to my eye level to be like in the middle of the monitor. On the desk, what do I got? I got an Apollo X4. I have an Orchid. Really love this for like chord generation. The Apollo is for like basically just volume control. And then I just got the Apple Studio Display XDR, which was so dumb expensive, but very, very cool. And it's all nano texture, which I love. There is purple lilac and little mandarins, and that's why I love living here.
Tell me about those things.
These are ATC SCM45As, I believe the model is. I've had these for like 5 years. I actually bought these right after I produced I'm Not Pretty. My purchase for myself, and they were ungodly expensive, and they sound amazing. Underneath, there's like a little sub too. It's a KRK sub. It's just for like very, very deep low end, and then the whole thing is running through the sidecar. It's got, we'll have more gear in it eventually because I'm just perpetually buying stuff, but it's got a tray up top. This is my dad's Tascam Porta 414 from the, I want to say the 90s or something like that. He recorded a bunch of music on there, and actually, dude, I'll show you this. This is so cool. If you go, where are we? Splitter, Tascam. Check this shit out. This is my dad's band jamming in like 98, and it's still on the tape on there. And I recorded it all, so I have it all perpetually, but so cool. Under that, I have the Apollo X8, and then power underneath there. And then in the bottom, there's like a little throw drawer just for cables and things that I use occasionally. On top, I have a second studio display for a console thing. I can keep console up and like turn mute inputs and do the thing. Yeah, second monitor, put lyrics on there, whatever. Watch YouTube videos most of the time. This is my baby.
Baby.
I am so stoked on this microphone, and I've had a lot of people ask me about it. This is a Heiserman clone of the Telefunken 251, which is like one of the most iconic vocal microphones ever. A lot of people record on it. Taylor, Post. The thing I bought before I recorded my album, and I'm obsessed with it. It's like very, very good, but it's a Heiserman 251, so very, very good clone. And the coolest part about it is if you look at the backside, I got number 77 ever made. And they're all handmade. I don't know where they make them. I think it's Michigan or something, but they're incredible. The people are lovely. It's like a very small team, and I just can't say enough good things about how incredible this microphone sounds. I have to give a really special shout out. Very recently, Apple reached out because I was posting a bunch of iPhone content, and they were like, do you want to partner with us on some PR stuff? And I was like, heck yeah. And then I didn't ask them for anything for like months and months and months, even though I'm like, as you can see, a huge Apple fan. I have everything under the sun because I just love what they're doing. My computer started dying couple weeks ago, and I texted them being like, yo, my computer's falling apart. Is there any way I can get a new one? I'm happy to pay for it. I just want one like tomorrow because my stuff's falling apart. They just sent me the new M5 Max, fully spec'd out, and I'm obsessed with it. I've edited 5 4K videos on it, while editing audio, while having like a YouTube going, and it doesn't even touch the processor. Like, it's so overpowered, and I'm just very, very stoked on it. I had a really great one before, and Apple kind of did the thing where they made really great processors, and everything past M1 is just like vastly overkill. And then I got this one, and I was like, this is a step beyond that. So huge shout out to them. This is insane, and it's been kind of the centerpiece of my studio. This little thing is huge. This is like a magnetic USB hub, so that I always have ports available. Another cool thing, and you'll love this actually. Got a phone mount on the back of the studio display. Matching backgrounds, of course.
What if you needed like a light while you were sitting?
Oh, if your face was like not poorly lit.
Yeah.
Or was poorly lit. Good English. You can just throw this thing up. And then you're like, oh, that's kind of ugly. I don't want that there anymore. Flip it around.
away.
Just put it away. Anytime I want to FaceTime, I don't want to look decent. Also got this little guy. It's just a Novation launch pad. It's got all my drum kits on it. So like this is an acoustic kit, a pop kit, some hi-hats, and then another acoustic kit, I think. Behind the desk, we got a little plant, a little stand, a light, some books that I never read. Look at the cables here, and then you're like, oh my God, look at how huge this synth is. Where are all the cables? Just there. Just one cable. One single cable. Coolest part about this, everything is plugged in via MIDI and audio, so anything can trigger anything in terms of MIDI and audio. It's all going through the iConnectivity Mio XL and then into a Focusrite. So it's all got its own preamps, everything's running to there, and then there's one ADAT cable going from Focusrite to the computer, which is very slick, and I was stoked when we figured that out. So everything's running ADAT into the main interface, and then all of these guys can trigger MIDI to each other and everything. Oh, hell yeah.
Well, you got to play something for us.
No, I will. So this guy's the Moog. The Moog Subsequent, love that. It is running through this guitar pedal. So it's got like distortions and all the things. It's just an HX1, so I can just add distortion or like a chorus or whatever. It's going in there mono and then coming out stereo, so you can actually like add a chorus to the Moog immediately. Underneath that are the MPC for like chopping up drum loops. Neural DSP I use is mostly for live, but sometimes I'll plug like a synth into it and run it through like a guitar pedal for kind of vibes. This is the Poly D, which is on this switcher. This switcher is all labeled. This thing is so cool, dude. Check this out. I love this thing so much. Literally for one sound, this is it. That's it. I had the Juno 06A, which is just like a little baby version of the one underneath it, but then I just got this one like 3 days ago, and I'm unbelievably in love with it. It's just like, it's like the... That's how you know it's just old. It's nuts. I got the OP1. I very rarely use this thing, but it's kind of cool for like on the road. And then there's a little synth switcher in the back here to switch between the MPC, the Juno 6A, Poly D, Neural, and then the drum kit, which we'll go over to in a second. But before we leave, there's no cables. Come on, bro. I just got this drum kit maybe a month ago. Roland V Drums looks like a live kit, but it's an electronic drum kit, so it makes no noise. But then you can program it via MIDI to be anything, so it's just running MIDI into the computer, and then it can be any drum kit you want.
Wait, so you can play guitar, piano, you're just like a full band in one person.
One-man band, brother.
And you also produce your own music.
I do produce my own music,
And
yeah.
you mix and master, and you got a cute dog.
That's why we need all this gear, just to make it look like I can do all the things.
I bet you can't cook or something like that.
I cannot cook. I'm
There
not
it
ready
is.
to cook.
Can't have it all, because you're also 6'5". This is bullshit.
I can't do a backflip. I can't dance. I can't cook. What else I got going on? I got this little stand. I love this thing. This is so nerdy, and you dig this because you're a nerd. This is a monopod, and it's way nicer than a tripod, and it goes up and down, and I put my camera on there. You can put an iPhone. It's got the little MagSafe thing on it, which is huge, because then when you want to record content, you just throw your iPhone on there. These shelves are a nightmare, but there's a bunch of storage in here. Coffee maker, Breville Barista Express.
People don't know, but you do make the best coffee I've ever had.
Yeah, I make pretty good coffee. I've had this machine for 7 years, and I got pretty good at it. I got really dialed during COVID. I did upgrade, so the one in the house now has the auto tamp feature, which is huge, but this one is manual tamp, so you got to use this little thing and like push down the grinds. Anyways, I'm pretty dialed on my shit.
Elijah Wood's cafe coming soon.
Maybe.
Because your mom had a cafe or bakery.
My mom had a bakery, but she worked way too hard. And then she had to employ like high school students. And it's like, I don't want to manage high school students. Like, that's impossible. I can't even manage myself. I have a manager. Maybe eventually. Maybe when I'm really bored and old. This is the camera I use. Actually, you're using the camera that I use for recording, but this is the older version that I had. This is the Sony ZV-E1. The wrong lens is on there. I usually use an 85 1.8 to film on my TikToks. But the camera that I've been using the last like 6 months is the FX3, the Sony FX3, which I love. It's kind of great.
Got a 16 to 35 on it right now.
16 to 35. Old laptop, a live laptop. When we toured this place, we were like, this is incredible because there's actually like a kitchenette and a bathroom and I don't have to leave. This is the cheat code and it's actually off. I think it just turned
I
off.
was waiting for this.
I know, this is the only thing that matters. I'm obsessed with good candles. This is the one and it's too wet for me to pick it up, but Flamingo Estate. That candle has been going for 2 months and it just doesn't expire. It's still full and it smells incredible in here. So the room always smells good and it's like not toxic. I feel like burning candles in a small room with limited ventilation is not good. I got this couch in Toronto from a vintage store there and I think it's original Ingrasset. I don't know, but it's his now. My favorite thing about the studio, everything is so functional. Like everything is built to exactly the way that I have worked for the last 10 years. It's a separate building from my house. I hate making noise when other people are around just because like I think it's like hugely inconsiderate just screaming into auto-tune for hours and hours, and I like this is like a separate spot away from my main house.
What was your first studio like?
There's a couple first iterations of it. The first thing I ever had was like a MIDI keyboard on a kitchen table in my parents' house, and I was like DJing on a little MIDI keyboard, just like chopping up samples and trying to do that. Find a picture of it, but it was like this $30 keyboard that my dad came home from some flea market with one time. He's like, I got you a MIDI keyboard, and I was like, see you later, because I didn't have a lot of stuff. Like I grew up in a cabin in the middle of the woods with like no power, and I was just stoked when I got that. So I like plugged it into his laptop, which is the only computer that we had that needed battery power. It was like a whole thing, and then I downloaded like a free version of Ableton or something and just started noodling around with that. The first studio I ever built was in my grandmother's basement, actually. It was in Perth, Ontario, and she had this unfinished basement that my dad and my brother and I went and like built a room in the basement, and she let me live there for like 2 or 3 years, and there was no windows there. Actually, you went there. Mm-hmm. You went to the...
I was there.
You went to the studio, and I made our first like hit song there, Ain't Easy. I made all the Elijah Woods, Jamie Fine stuff there, and there was no light. There was a little couch. It was about half the size of this room, but it was incredible. I spent so many hours down there just making like dance music and like all this stuff, and it's come a long way.
Studio's come a long way.
Come a long way. Started from the bottom.
When you're at that kitchen table with the laptop, what'd your parents think?
Don't drop out of school. I don't even know. Like my dad's a very talented musician, and I grew up around a lot of music, so like they were stoked and doing the thing. I don't think they understood dance music at all, but I think they were supportive. But then I told my mom that I was dropping out of school to be a DJ, and she was like, probably not a good idea. It's not gonna go well. So then I did a music program in Ottawa, and it's, I guess, kind of worked. This is it. I got the fastest computer in the world and the slowest dog in the world, so it's good stuff. Yeah, thanks for checking out my studio, and this is version 15 of studios I built, and I really love it, and I'm really stoked, and I hope I make good music in here, because that's kind of the goal.
Cut, man.
Hell yeah.
Good job. I'm the guy you call when you need something to get drilled.